Well, hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me. I'm Jill Bloom, Group Publisher of Roofing Contractor, and welcome to our Best of Success podcast show. I'm so excited to have with me two great friends in the industry from Polyglass. We've got Jimmy Akins, who is the VP of Technical Services, Warranty, and Support. And we've got Rita Torres, who is the Residential Architectural Specialist. Jimmy and Rita, thank you guys so much for joining me.
You're welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Happy to be here, yeah.
Well, there's always a lot of fun things happening at Polyglass, no doubt about it. And, you know, one thing that I've really, it's really a passion of mine, no doubt, because I was an interior design student that we always talked about fire safety. And it is scary when it comes to fire safety and the things that need to happen or should happen. Well, you guys have really taken a hold of that. And tell everybody, what does everybody need to know about what you're doing at Polyglass right now with fire resistant products and burn shield?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for asking, because that is such a key element for us, right?
Yeah.
I personally am from Southern California.
Yeah.
So we've, just recently,
we saw it for sure.
Yeah, we just had some very big fires. And we have in the past few years.
A lot of fires, right?
A lot of them. We've had quite a few fires. And so when it came down to really thinking about this, because there was always one way of doing that, especially under tile. Right. So under tile, you have an airspace. Right. So the Chapter 7A code was requiring that you have your waterproofing, right? And then you have your fire resistance. So it's a 72-pound cap sheet over the top of your waterproofing. Correct, Jimmy?
Correct.
Yeah. So what we thought of was like, hey, why can't we come up with something that would be one product? Yeah. Right? That does both. So it's our world famous waterproofing, because we are out of Florida. So waterproofing is a big thing for us. Water, wind resistance. I mean, it's huge for us because of hurricanes. Yeah. So now we were putting a fireproofing on top of that, or fire resistance, right? Yeah. On top of that. And that was really important for us. And so we went to work.
Yeah, you did.
Our scientists went to work. And so they came up in about 2 years, came up with a product that works.
Yeah, and I love the name.
Yeah.
I mean, what's better than burn shield technology?
Burn shield technology, right? And so it's been wonderful for us to launch this product, and it's so innovative, right? Yeah. It's one thing to have a product that is efficient, okay? Because it is efficient. This product is, instead of doing 2 layers, you're doing 1. Yeah, that
saves time on labor, right?
Yeah. It saves time and labor. But what's amazing and what's more important is that it works.
Yes.
Right? That's the most important thing. And we really went to work on that. And so our innovative, burn shield technology just has done that in both of our products. So we have our Poly Anchor XFR. So it's an anchored down product. And then we have our Poly Stick XFR. And so that's a self-adhered product.
Nice.
So we have 2 for steep slope.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been great. And now we've come out with a low slope system. Okay. I think we have the only low slope system.
We have the only low slope. We took that technology, we tested it with the CAL FIRE standards, the California Building Code, and we found we were able to incorporate those systems as well and meet the code for low slope. So anything 212 and greater, you put down a 2-ply self-adhered system and retrieve the fire ratings that you need for your Class A systems.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's been a great innovator for us too. It's
because it's not just the residential homes; it's those commercial buildings as well that have fire issues.
Or you tie in there, they got a garage with a low slope deck,
or
porch that's flat.
A lot of these multifamily projects have low slope with this with the tile mansard. So then you're using both products. Gotcha. Right. And what's so nice about our low slope product is it's 2-ply.
Okay.
Right. And you've got this base coat or this base sheet that is 80 to 100 mils. Mm-hmm. Right. It's very robust. And then you have your cap sheet.
Okay.
And then that is on top of it. And so you've got 2 products that are both FR products. So that means they're fire rated, right? And they're modified asphalt, they're modified bitumen products, right? Yes. And so it's been such a pleasure to have that on, like for me personally.
Absolutely.
To be able to go out and bring this to the builders, the roofers, the architects, right? And so even the fire department.
Yeah, well, it definitely sets you guys apart.
Yeah.
It's given us an opportunity to expand. We've had a 25, 30-year history with self-adhered products, and the products have had the fire rating. So to understand the code more and develop those systems that meet that, for those that are aware of our self-adhered products, to be able to use those, it just helped us expand that footprint. The contractors came to us, like you said, a couple of years ago. How do you make it easier? Because historically, typically, there were solutions. They were multi-ply, they were mechanically attached. There weren't a lot of vendors. So, ease of application with the self-adhered products, that technology, the steep slope, the availability to do low slope and tidal, and it's worked out well for our customers as well for us. So I'm happy to be part of it.
That's so cool. And so, but let's make sure I really want to make sure we emphasize, what was the main motivator to launch this product, and some of the, and again, you kind of touched on some of the features and benefits, but I want to make sure we really identify those specifically and kind of the why.
Yeah, so a lot of it's two-part. A lot of it was the contractors coming to us for some solutions.
Yeah.
They liked our self-adhered technology, the ease of application, got on off the roof for, more manlier time, go home a little bit cleaner, as well as the fire code drove a lot of it, right?
Yeah,
right.
You see what's happened here, especially in Southern California, and you're seeing it in Colorado now, and, the drier climates want those solutions. So, hey, what can we do? What can we do better? So the burn shield technology was key to the city for us to get into that arena. And it's worked out well. And it's, now we're talking to insurance companies about rebates, some local legislation, maybe help promote it a little bit. So we're currently doing that in Florida. Maybe we can start doing it on the West Coast. So it really is help awaken the consciousness of protecting the homeowners.
Sure.
And the property owners. So
I love it. Well, congratulations, you guys, for such a great product. So tell me, if anybody has any questions, where do they go? What's the website? How do they find out more?
Yeah, that would be Polyglass USA.
Polyglass.us.
Yeah.
We also have a YouTube Polyflix channel,
Oh, yes.
Okay,
which
what's
you can
that?
learn some application technique.
Oh,
or
cool.
just contact your local distribution, your local sales team. Rita's done a great job of expanding our footprint for these products and getting out. So especially out west, if they haven't heard of us, just reach out to us and we'll supply those resources for you.
Yeah. I love it. I love to hear you've got some of the application trainings on YouTube, because that's a great spot that a lot of people go to.
That helps tremendously, especially on the risk management and on our side when it comes to warranties and best practices.
I love it.
Absolutely. And one other thing I would like to mention,
yes, please,
is with that Poly Anchor XFR.
Yeah.
We've really taken off in the new home, like for new home builders.
Okay.
And so these track home builders that are,
nice, right.
And that's been huge in Southern California because we have a lot of WUI areas. We have a lot of new construction going on that is right up against the wildland urban interface. And so to meet those codes now with a product that does the job of two products in one, right? You've got this fire resistance and you've got this water resistance. And so the builders have been really receptive and now are speccing it.
Oh, that's even better.
So it's been wonderful. So that's another thing. I mean, to be able to see it on KB Homes, Lennar Homes, Brookfield Homes. I mean, I could go on and on.
I love it.
It's been great.
We did a Pacific Coast Builders home 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And everyone's like, oh, who are you guys? Oh, what are you with? Because they weren't used to seeing a manufacturer.
Right.
So now this year they come and they seek out Rita and they seek out Polyglass. So,
there's so many different applications,
yes.
Clearly. I mean, it just can fit in so many different spots.
Yeah, it's been we've been received very well. I think it's
I can see why. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's been amazing. Yeah. So
I love it. Well, again, if anybody has any questions, where do they go?
Polyglass.us.
Okay, fabulous. And if anybody has any questions for us, it's roofingcontractor.com. And while you're there, make sure you sign up for all our free content. But most importantly, stay safe and healthy. We can't wait to talk to you soon. Thanks again, Jimmy and Rita.